When I tell you I haven't recorded a video in so long. We got it though, because we're back in business, baby. What's up, everybody? So we're gonna just go ahead and jump straight into it. 2 weeks and 1 day ago, to this day, your boy put in his 2-week notice. But I don't have anything lined up. So today, I guess, is my very first official day of, I would say, of being unemployed, but I don't like that word because it just seems so harsh. So I'm gonna say today marks my very first day of me being job efficient. I decided that I needed to take some risks, calculated risks, so that I can try to make a change in my life, try to work towards some goals that I have, landing a new job, working on some hobbies that I haven't had the time to actually perfect. And it's very hard doing that while you have a full-time job. So I decided to more or less take a journey of self-development. I like how that sounds. So that I can try to elevate myself and more or less become the better version of myself for myself, if that makes sense. There's a level of comfortability that I had at my job, and I almost had to break that comfortability so that I was able to see actual change. Don't fall into complacency, because that's what I did. 7 years of being complacent, oh babe, trust. We tore that safety net on and off. I've actually been thinking about quitting my job here for a very long time, honestly. But one thing about me is if I do make a major decision, I want to make sure that it is well thought out. So the very first thing that I had to make sure was that I myself was in a good headspace. Normally in like the winter time, you know, fall time, winter time, a lot of people get like seasonal depression. And that's when I'm normally like, I'm quitting my job, I don't want to be here anymore. And I figured that was the wrong time for me to act on those emotions. So I waited until springtime. Spring and summer is when I'm the happiest. I have been so happy for months. So I decided to sit down, fully think, okay, do I really want to quit my job? Is it something that I can handle? Is it something that's going to make me stressed out? Am I actually going to put in the work that I say that I'm going to put in? Once I answered, you know, yes or no to those questions, that's when I made my decision to be like, okay, we're going to go ahead and quit. We've made a very thought out, informed decision. I've thought of the best case scenarios and the worst case scenarios, and I, as of right now, feel as if I can handle both of those. So we're good. You gotta listen to yourself, baby. Listen to your gut, go with your emotions. Yeah. My number one goal, absolute number one goal, is finding a new job ASAP. Job hunting, which I'm currently finding out is a full-time job in itself. I've been doing research and trying to find a job, I guess you could say since March. We'll say March, that's when I ended my very first boot camp. So we'll say since then, I've gained a few certificates, things of that nature. And it's hard. It's very, very, very hard. I know when I go on YouTube, I see so many people who are like, yes, I broke into tech, and I love watching those videos so much. But the one thing that I always notice is that not a lot of people talk about their full journey as they're taking the journey. Because let me tell you, trying to get into tech is very, very, very hard. It's hard, it's confusing, it's frustrating. You have gatekeepers, you have bad information. You might be on one track trying to do one thing, and then you realize I just wasted a couple of months taking this program when I should have done this program instead. So there's a lot of information that I don't see a lot of people actually giving to the community. And if you're in tech, it's all about sharing knowledge and obtaining knowledge, and some of y'all aren't sharing this knowledge the way that y'all should be. I said it, I'll say it again. I want to try to be as clear and transparent about the journey, try to share any tips or tricks that I might have that I obtained throughout this entire endeavor, and then put it up here, you know, whether it be good information or not necessarily bad information, but I just want to make sure that people don't make the same mistakes that I make. You know what I'm saying? Because there are definitely a lot of different ways that you can try to break into tech. Everyone has their own journey. Everyone has their own grind as far as like how they're able to break into tech. So I want to be able to show you like the different ways that you're actually able to do that. And hopefully this will end with me being like, I'm working in tech. Here's my new laptop. I'm traveling here, doing this, blah, blah, blah. That's the goal. That's the main, it's a dream. I've always said that a dream without a plan is a fantasy. But I have a plan. I'm not gonna get fully into it. That'll be a whole nother video. I just wanted this to kind of be like an introduction as far as like what the majority of the videos that I'm gonna be pushing out on this channel are going to entail, which is going to be sharing my journey and telling you guys what did work for me and what is not working for me as far as when it comes to landing that perfect job. It isn't going to be just purely on my journey as far as when it comes to job hunting, because nobody likes a one-trick pony. That sounds like a very boring channel to me, honestly. There's also some other things that I'm working towards as far as like hobbies that I want to probably share with you guys as well, just so you can see what it looks like to put yourself first and what you can actually accomplish if you, instead of putting all of your effort and strength and time into a job that's not really, my job was good, my job was fine, but I'm just saying there are some jobs out there where you put so much time and dedicate so much energy to it, and then you realize that there are so many different things that you wanted to work on yourself and you didn't have the time to because you're just drop dead tired. So I'm gonna start recording all the things that I do on the side. There's a lot of little things. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet because I haven't planned for that fully, but don't worry, that's what all of next week is for. So a lot of my friends think that I'm just taking time off, just kind of like kick back and chill. No, I'm going to be probably working more than I actually have when I had an actual job. I think that's it, because at this point I'm just rambling. Wanted to make this nice, short, sweet, succinct. That's a new word I just learned here recently and I've been loving it. I'll be going into detail more in the future as far as like my actual plan, which is going to be, first week is just planning everything out. So I'm going to of course bring y'all along for that as well. But yeah, be on the lookout for your boy because I'm going to be home. So I have time to push out these videos. So yeah, I think that's it. I'll be seeing y'all later. Bye.